Hello everybody and welcome to this new makeup tutorial. This time we're doing Jester from the Critical Role universe. We're starting off with trying to put all the hair under a wig cap, which got a little more tricky since I went to the hairdresser and now have bangs. These already annoy me and I might just grow them out again because this is one reason, because they are annoying. But anyway, you want to make sure that you get all your hair under the wig cap, especially around the ears and on the back of your head, so there's no hair sticking out or showing up in pictures where you don't want the hair to show up. I'm putting on another wig cap. This time this is one of these fishnet style things, which kind of helps get the hair flat and also help these little combs that are inside the wig to stick on your head better. Now we're starting off the body paint. I'm using water-based makeup by a brand called Curling, and these colors are named Kiyomi Aqua Cream, and they have like a foundation texture, so they are really easy to apply. They mix really well and they don't irritate my skin. You can just apply them with regular makeup tools. I'm using a big brush for the base, but you could also use a sponge if you want to. Just make sure you get a nice even base to work with. I will not paint my entire neck, just a little. If I was going to a convention, I would of course also paint the back of my neck and my neck like come deeper down with the color, and I'd also paint the inside of my ear, which you will see later why this could be important. Make sure you distribute the base color evenly, so there's not too patchy or there's no skin showing through. I'm using the same brush for my neck. As I said, if I was going to a convention, I would paint more of my neck, but this was just for the YouTube video. Now I'm taking a smaller brush to paint the area around my eyes. Make sure you cover all your human skin showing through, because we want to be a little blue tiefling and not a human anymore. I had some technical difficulties with the camera, I'm sorry about that. And now we're going on to the contouring part. This is my favorite part about doing cosplay makeup, I think. It might take some time, but I feel like it's super important to kind of help elevate the look and make it look more natural. So I'm taking a dark blue eyeshadow and I contour the parts of my face where naturally a shadow would fall. And this also helps you sculpt your face and get the shape closer to the reference that you're working towards. Like Jester's face is far more round than mine, so I try to recreate that by placing the shadows in areas where they would be if my face was a little rounder, if that makes sense. Make sure to look at the reference picture from time to time to get the shape right. This is a dense angled brush, and I like this one for the contouring. It's one of my favorite brushes to use. Now I'm taking a flat brush to blend it out around the nose. Now I'm contouring around the eyes, and my goal was to make my eyes look more round and bigger. Same for the nose. Jester's nose shape is different from mine, so I try to recreate that. I also try to make it look like I had a little stubby nose, because I feel like this fits Jester, and I don't have that, so I'm using the dark blue eyeshadow and contouring to create the illusion of a stubby nose. Make sure you blend everything well, and you can always go back in with the small brush that has the leftover body paint on to correct any mistakes or correct the shape if you're not happy with it. As I said, this step can take a lot of time, but honestly, as cosplayers, we're used to getting up really early on a convention day, so I always take my time until I'm really happy with the overall look. I recommend practicing a makeup look at least once before the convention date, so it's A, faster, and B, you already know what kind of look you're going for. I'm going in with more contouring. I feel like for a look like this, more is more, or you could also say go bold or go home. Because in pictures, I always feel like, especially a flash eats some of the color away, if that makes any sense. So you want to apply more than you would usually apply for your daily makeup. Don't forget the area under your chin. Because if you don't reapply the contours, it kind of looks washed away, and you lose your facial features in pictures. Don't forget to paint a little on the inside of your nose as well. Sounds weird, but trust me, it's worth it. No, this is me looking for tools. And now we're doing some highlighting. For highlighter, you can use a regular highlighter in like a white, silvery, shimmery tone or whatever. I think that will go well with this, or you can just take some white or shimmery white eyeshadow to create a highlight where naturally light would fall, or if you're trying to change the shape of your face a little, where you want the light to show up. I'm just taking the same brush I used for the contouring and just apply the white eyeshadow. Looking for tools again. Though they're spread evenly in front of me, I'm still looking for the tools. Yeah, I like to combine different eyeshadow palettes for this, because one has the perfect color A, the other has the perfect color B, so usually one is not enough. Make sure you stay inside the same family of color shades, so it's not too warm or too cool, or for this not too purple, if that makes sense, because I wanted to create a blue look, so I went for some rather cool dark blues instead of the purplish warm tones. And an eyeshadow shade close to the base shade also helps correct little imperfections or splotches that might show up. Now I'm looking at the reference picture. That's really important. Like, make sure you do have the reference picture close by on your phone or on the computer, or print it out, or whatever works best, and to make sure you can always go back and have a look at it. I just did that, so I'm reapplying some dark blue eyeshadows in areas where I didn't apply enough. Like I said, Jester's face is more round than mine is, so I try to recreate that by placing the contour in the right place or shape to get close to the reference. Same with the eyes. I wanted to make my eyes look more round and bigger. I mean, wearing contact lenses also helps for that, because most, like the cosplay contact lenses, are a little bigger than your usual like iris, like the colorful part of your eye would be. And once you're happy with the contouring, you can move on to the next step, which are just freckles. I'm using a dark blue body paint color by the same brand and a really tiny pointy brush. These freckles, they don't have to be perfectly round or symmetrical or have the same intensity as the others. Make sure you go for a natural look, so apply them in different sizes, in different places, different intensity of color, so you end up with the natural look. Sorry for the camera losing focus from time to time. I feel like she's preferring the half-dead bonsai in the bag over my face. Sorry about that. So we're moving on to the next step here, which is the eyebrows. I'm just using a dark blue Kohl Kajal pencil for the eyebrows because I feel like it doesn't really matter if you use a lip liner or an eyebrow pencil or a Kohl Kajal pencil or whatever. And you can find these Kohl Kajal pencils in very many different shades of colors, so I went with this one. Normally I make sure that my eyebrow shape that I draw on fits the character that I'm going for. Like a good example is Princess Leia. Her eyebrows are so different from mine. But for Jester, since parts of her eyebrows are covered by her bangs anyway, I just went with a shape that harmonizes with my face. You can always come back and correct little mistakes with the small brush that has the leftover body paint color on. And once you are happy with the brows, then we can move on to the next step. After looking at the reference picture, that is. We're doing eyeliner next. I was too lazy to take off my daily life eyeliner that I still had on, but I'm working with a felt tip eyeliner here because I just can't handle any gel eyeliner or whatever, and this one works really well for me. It's a bit of a struggle to get it symmetrical every time, but we can do it. Just look at the reference picture and see where the eyeliner starts or where it ends. Is there a wing in the end or not? So it really helps getting close to the character. And what I'm doing here is I'm applying some eyeshadow to kind of dry the leftover body paint on my eyelids, because it tends to smudge onto the eyeliner if I don't do that. Once you're happy with that, we can move on to the next step. I'm taking a black Kohl Kajal pencil and just draw a little smudgy line under my waterline. It doesn't have to be perfect, this is just a base, and I feel like Jester's eyeliner probably wouldn't be picture perfect. And here you can also shape the shape of your eyes a little. As I said, I was going for a round and big look here. And for making your eyes look bigger, I recommend not applying the black kohl kajal onto the waterline, but rather underneath it, and instead choosing a white kohl kajal for the waterline. I'm going back with the felt eyeliner to match the colors from my upper lid and lower lid, and to get really close to the eyeliner shape that Jester seems to have in the reference picture. My half-dead bonsai. Look at it, isn't it pretty? Sorry about that. Yeah, this is the white Kajal pencil that I was talking about. A, this makes your eyes look bigger, and B, it hides the leftover human skin showing through, because we want a complete transformation with no more skin showing through. And once you're happy with that, you can apply mascara. I like to combine two different mascaras. The first one gives off a really true black color. I really like that one. And after that, I'm going over it with another mascara that doesn't have the best color payoff, but curls the lashes in a really beautiful way and adds a lot of volume. So this is the second one. I can't handle fake lashes, but this would be the time to apply them if you're better with those than I am. And by the way, I like to put in the contact lenses first. I just can't do it for my Molly-More cosplay because I can't see wearing the contacts. But if you have just regular contact lenses, I recommend putting them in first so you don't mess up the makeup trying to put in the contact lenses. So I'm going to do a little more contouring for the stubby nose look, because I feel like this got a little lost in the process, so it's always a possibility to go back and just reapply some more. You can still correct little mistakes with the small brush. I like to clean my hands in the process because I'm a messy worker. And now we're applying the lipstick. This is a really nice liquid lipstick. I'm kind of sad that it just doesn't work for me because it makes my teeth look really yellow. I'd recommend trying different lipsticks and making sure that they don't make your teeth appear too yellow in pictures, especially in combination with body paint. This can happen, so I might just have to get a different one, which is a shame because I like the brand and this kind of lipstick a lot, but it just doesn't work for me. Another recommendation, I learned that from experience, you will see it later, finish the lip makeup before putting in the pointy teeth, because you can't smack your lips together when you wear the pointy teeth. I didn't think of that, so you will see later that it was kind of a struggle. Also here you can just change the shape of your lips a little to get closer to the reference picture. So now we're moving on to the wig. This is a dark blue indigo wig by Ada Wigs. I got that one back when they were still shipping from Europe to Germany. I think they were based in Ireland or something. But this is a really nice wig, and I cut and styled it myself. The horns are 3D printed. I also did that myself. You can get a really nice free file on Thingiverse, and I just printed them, primed them, and painted them, and then using some screws, I mounted them onto a hairband. And I covered the hairband in color similar to the wig, so you can't really see it when it showed through some of the hair. Now I'm trying to style the hair in a way so it hides the hairband, and I also take some strands of hair to hide the base of the horns where the hairband starts. It's kind of tricky on this side. I wasn't happy, and I might also go back and style the wig a little more. Wig styling is not my forte, so I was happy with the first result I got here. I also mounted a little chain onto the wig because Jester has something similar in the reference picture. And now we're putting on the ears. I just took some latex elf ears and painted them the same base color that I used for my face. And I also did some contouring on them to make them look more natural. And if I was going to a convention, I would also paint the inside of my ear to hide the skin and get an even look, so there is no skin showing through and it looks more natural. But yeah, we're just putting on the ears right now. You could also take a little mastix or spirit gum or Prosate to make sure they don't fall off. Just glue them onto your ears. And I fixed a little earring on the end of the chain that I can put in my ear, so it sticks better. That's what I'm doing right now. There was another strand of hair that was not supposed to be in the front, but rather cover the base of the horns, so I just restyled it a little. Which gets harder as soon as you put on the ear, so I recommend doing that before. But we're getting closer. Once you're happy with the wig, you can move on to the next step, which in this case is, I think it's blush. Been a while since I recorded the video. Oh no, I did the teeth first. Okay. These are scarecrow teeth. And they come with the little thermoplastic pearls that you can really mold them onto your teeth. I did a little, like I messed up a little one of the teeth, and so it does not stick perfectly, but you can still buy some of the stuff that old people use to make their fake teeth stay in, and this also helps with the vampire teeth. Now I think I'm doing the blush. When I find my tools, wherever that might be. But yeah, I'm just taking different shades of blush, some that I would use in daily life and some more intensely colored ones, and I'm applying it to the apples of my cheek to kind of get the cute round face look that I was going for. Yep, and I think I put on another one because I felt like this was not showing up enough. And I also applied some onto my nose because I felt like it looked cute. I then went back in with the felt eyeliner because there was some transfer from the blue body paint onto the eyeliner line that I drew before. And now was the part that I mentioned before, finish the lip color before putting in these teeth, because you can't smack your lips together. Learn from experience. Doesn't really work. So I had to take out the teeth again, correct the lips, and then I put in the teeth again. This look also works without the pointy teeth, of course, but I felt like I wanted to do the whole tiefling look. getting closer to the finish line. Yeah, we're done. I hope you liked it and maybe it was helpful for some of you, and stay tuned for more cosplay content. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.